All right, I am headed to Home Depot right now to grab some materials. So yeah, here we go. Let's do the dang thing. I am at the place where I'm going to frame my last wall. Frame the last long wall. And then I'm going to work on fixing the previous long wall that I did because I did not think ahead. But I'll show you where I'm at right now, okay? Alright, so right now we are using 2x2s for the framing. This is just 2x2 by 8 foot, and it's literally, I don't know what is that? So it's 8 to 4, maybe 6, 4 more inches. So I'm gonna put another just straight vertical stud here, one there, and then that'll be fine. But I'm doing 12-inch on centers, just because I really want this thing to be kind of sturdy, because I'm gonna need to be getting up and down. I'm gonna be adding studs to the other components as well. But you can see pre-drilling your 2x2s is essential. You don't want these mothers to split. But yeah, so I'll put it in through there, and I've got where I'm gonna put my door. I'm gonna do a 24-inch door. That should be plenty big enough to slide in and out of, no problem. But you can see the door. I'm putting 2 studs on either side of the door just so it has a little bit more to bite into, be a little bit more secure. And I need to pre-drill this, so let me grab the drill and we'll do that right now. So just getting a hole started with a countersink, that way the head of the screw will go in a little bit further. All right, so now I'm going to double check those measurements. Should be 69 inches tall. I'm gonna put a cap on the top of 2x3s. I'm gonna do the ceiling or the roof with 2x3s, going this way, and then I will cross the plywood long way so it goes perpendicular, just to give it a little bit more strength. All right, let me go measure these mothers and cut some 2x2 studs. I'll be back. Okay, so I changed my mind. So we're gonna do primarily 2x2s for the framing, but at the door, I'm actually gonna do a 2x4. And I'll just turn it sideways and come up from there. I just want the latch to have a little bit more secure of a space for the door, because I'm gonna put locks on the inside as well, at the top and the bottom, and just one exterior lock. So yeah. Just use the first one as a template, marked everywhere. So now we're just going to come down here and start pre-drilling some holes. I need new tires. Need new tires. My X's there are just a reference, not necessarily. There's more of a suggestion than an exact drill point. We don't need to talk about that. So again, these are 12-inch center for the studs. And like I said, I'm gonna go back to that side, fix that janky mess, and add some extra supports, because you can see where I split the top. The top is going to have one 2x3 along the whole top rail, and then pieces coming off. So a 2x3 running the whole span, which will help tie that part together, that joint, and it will make it secure and line it up better. And then I'm going to run the roof cross pieces this way, and then the plywood this way. So Godspeed. All right, so getting the wall kind of secured in, I guess, screwed in, using my speed square to make sure it's 90. And use this ugly one near the door. Right about here. So my door is going to go right in there. So I'm not using the 2x2s for that. We're going to use 2x4s. But I'll show you how this works. Get my square over there. All right, you just line the 90-degree up. And you want this screw to go center of the post. All right, so we are right at 90. And boom. These are in. I need to obviously secure the top. All right, I got the long wall up right here. It's going to be my doorway. It's not, I'm going to have to sand and finagle it a little bit because framing on my front lawn is not exactly flat and level. So there's like a little lip here. So when I put the plywood, it's going to, so I'll just sand that and make it a smooth transition. But it is, that wall's up. So what I'm going to do is cut here, and I'm just going to do an angled piece from there to there, and I'll put a runner here just to give it a little bit extra support, and that will act as a little bit of a break from the wind as I'm driving down the road. But pretty happy with it. So yeah, door opening is going to be right at 24 inches. So I'm just going to cut that out of plywood. I'll put a frame, kind of like a, it'll almost look like a giant cabinet door, and I'll have a latch here. And then on the inside, I'm going to put a latch up here and then another latch down here just for added security. But me and the two dogs will have more than enough room. I'm right at 6 foot and I can stand up. And right here is where my head is, like right here. And then I'm going to put a 2x3 and frame the ceiling joist this way. So it's going to give me another, 2 inches there. That's what she said. All right, I got one of the angled braces for the front so that the board can lay across there and the wind can kind of push up. I am just doing this with very few tools as well, so it's taking me a little bit longer than I want, but we're going to put one every 12 inches. Take that thing out. And I have got to fix this wall. I'm gonna have to go get some more 2x3s so that I can match the framing of that side, and I'm gonna put a roof stud. It's gonna be a little bit overkill, but since this thing's homemade, I really don't want it flying anywhere when I'm going down the highway or when I get out onto the beach. I want it to be able to withstand the winds, so we're gonna add a little bit of weight to it, but my car or SUV can pull it. I'm not worried about that. I can pull like 6,000 pounds with that thing, so this won't be anywhere near that. Plus the trailer's only it's a 2,500 pound axle. But yeah.